morning all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday morning, August 18th. Looking at Window Traders Market Profile of the ES and NQ. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. So coming into today, ES is in a 3-day balance, right? Because Friday only took out Thursday's low by a little bit, I kept them in balance. However, if they do take out today's low, I would call them down. NQ, on the other hand, I did call down, as they had taken out Wednesday's low and Thursday's low pretty good. I called them down. So right now they are down on the daily. Righty is, I would call that balance. Remember we said they only stretched Thursday a bit. So again, if they take out Friday's low, I'd call them down, but for now balance. The monthly and weekly are healthy on the ES and NQ. Okay? Righty is balance on the monthly with a potential outside month up or down by the end of the month, right? As we have 2 more weeks to see how that plays out. We had very wide point of controls on Friday. 12 in ES, a perfect 13 for 13 in NQ, which is the second time that has happened this year for them. Not much out today. You have Fed minutes on Wednesday, and then, of course, you have Jackson Hole later in the week. As far as the game plan, since we are calling the daily balance in ES, we'll see if bulls defend it. If they don't, then there's a good chance to get the overnight low and start taking back some of the trend day from last Tuesday. Okay? We've been in the, look, even though we haven't gone anywhere, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday just stayed in the upper distribution from Tuesday. Okay? So for the bears to get anything accomplished, they need to start getting some headway into Tuesday and put these 3 days of longs underwater. NQ has started to do that. Okay? All they have left from Tuesday is Tuesday's low. So again, and then the big thing becomes the weekly. Okay, so that's the big target for the bears. They want to put the weekly back to balance. Remember, we came out of inside weeks last week to the upside and did very well for most of the week. But means nothing this week, especially if we go and take out last week's low. So game plan early. You do have lower value right now. That would certainly benefit the bears. But again, there's still time prior to the opening. You can take along against the Friday's low in ES, but if we open below it or get it, I would be out, because then the odds of at least getting the overnight low are much better. NQ, again, you could potentially front run the overnight low if it is above Friday's low. That's a decent risk reward trade, even though the value would be lower. However, if we start getting these overnight lows, then I'd be looking for shorts. And then always keep in mind the 80-20 rule. If we open below value and then get back into it, very good odds of migrating all of M's range to the 12-wide POC in ES and the 13-wide POC in NQ. Righty, again, it's a 3-day balance. We'll see how they come out of it. Right now, they're in balance in value. And then chart-wise, just show you the daily. So we've come into a 3-day balance in ES. Okay? NQ, a bit different, because I think they took out much more into the prior Wednesday's range, or Tuesday's range, I'm sorry. So I am calling them down for now. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.